In what ways does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? My regional magazine more so challenges conventions rather than uses them. My magazine looks more like one you would pay for as opposed to the minimalistic design of other magazines like Exposed or Toast. This could potentially draw in a wider audience as the product looks professional and different to the other magazines. My magazine also has a very limited colour scheme, which again challenges the conventions of Exposed and Toast, as they have quite vibrant colours. This may also intrigue an audience, as it's eye-catching in the sense that it's different to the other covers. Aside from the social media icons in the bottom banner, the only colours used on my magazine are black, white, grey, and a deep burgundy, which is taken from the colour of my cover artist lipstick. Red has connotations to Christmas, which is a holiday that takes place in the month my magazine is released. The masthead of my magazine follows conventions of having it placed at the top of the magazine, along with the sell line, date of release, and the price. The placement of these items differ from the other magazines, but the important information is still kept at the top. The way in which my magazine challenges masthead conventions, however, is that it's on a slant and not straight like all the others. My masthead relates directly to Sheffield, with it being the nickname for Sheffield. Another way in which my magazine challenges conventions of regional magazines is that mine has a left third. This differs from both Toast and Exposed, as they have their cover lines placed at the bottom third of the magazine, and more focus is placed on the cover artist. The problem with, especially in Exposed, you can't really tell who features in the magazine as well as the main cover star, which could be bad for readership, as you don't know who the main feature is. You're less likely to pick up the magazine, whereas in my magazine, the main focus is still on the cover star, but the cover lines also stand out as features, which could allow for a larger readership. For example, if a reader didn't know who Liv Teasdale was but loved Bring Me the Horizon, then they would be more likely to pick up my magazine as there is a specific feature for them, and a big deal is made out of it. The model for my cover magazine is female, with inspiration coming from Kerrang issue 1037, issue 1384, and issue 1620. All of these are female-fronted covers, with an isolated female looking directly down the camera lens. Kerrang may not be a regional magazine, but it is a music magazine, which is the theme for my cover for this issue. So I decided to gain inspiration from there. She's wearing a black mesh t-shirt, a tight, short black skirt, black Chelsea boots, black fishnets, a nude and black flower-painted bra. This will probably attract more male readers than female readers, as her outfit allows for sexual objectification. This linked to Laura Mulvey's male gaze theory from 1975, due to the fact that it implies that women are seen from a masculine point of view and are objects rather than equals. The glasses have connotations to intelligence, which could allow for females to look at her and want to be her, as she looks good and is smart at the same time. My advertisement is for the clothing company Drop Dead, which is based in Sheffield. I used the convention of Drop Dead being quite minimalistic and stuck to a black and white scheme. The fact I used a minimalistic scheme for the advert means that more attention is on the clothes and there isn't a million things going off at once to deter the customer's interest. Drop Dead doesn't have any advertisements, and if they do, they're mostly old ones, which is nothing like the company right now. So I took conventions of the actual company rather than the advertisement for the company.